Hello, good afternoon. How's everyone and their families doing? So let's have a constructive conversation in life issues. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Today's Sunday. As always, everyone is welcome to join in. You can be part of the discussion through comments that you put up, or if you're on TikTok, you can join in the box, send a request, I'll bring you in. If you're on Facebook, let me know. I will send you the StreamYard link for you to come up, or you can comment in the bottom. Hi, Clemento. How you doing? Mommy, Sewa, how are you doing? So it's open discussion, so we can talk about anything, everything. I love this from the top because I have a pocket here. Yeah, so anyone is welcome to tune in, join in. What is it? They have a, how did they get a penalty? Oh, easy go. Damn. This is the semifinal or the final?
No, I don't know who then
No, wait
who
again.
is at the semi-final.
So, wait again.
Who told me Barcelona and Real Madrid don't ball. Don't wrong ball.
No,
Premier
really.
League now.
By some who share. Into the FA Cup. And I said,
Wow.
So what is it?
They say Barcelona and Real Madrid no ball championship.
Championship. What is
Super
it?
Copa.
Oh. Okay. Into elimination.
Oh Lord of mercy. This one more finals.
Oh, this is the finals. Oh wow. Oh, that was an easy penalty goal. Anyhow. But there's still, hey, this guy's still playing ball. I thought he retired. What's his name? I don't know his name, but I remember his face. He plays for Germany, right? Okay. Oh, really? Sorry, guys. I got distracted watching Real Madrid and Barcelona finals for, what's the name? They're playing what? Super Copa? Okay. All right. Mr. Tony, what's up? Cecile, how you doing? Malcolm, hi. Okay, so we have an open discussion in life issues. So anything, everything goes, with the exception of politics, insult, disrespect. If someone shared their opinion, you need to respect it. If you don't understand, you can ask questions. Whatever I'm going to be talking about, if you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask questions. If you want to join in, as I said, send me the request on TikTok. You joining on Facebook? Let me know. I'll send you the link. I don't put the link up no more. Hey, Sister Aisha, long time no see. How you been? How's Malcolm? I see how Malcolm is growing so fast. My goodness, what a gentleman. Victor, what's up? Audrey. Oh, that's a nice name. Teresa. Overdressed. Oh my gosh, 3-1 now. Oh, that's what we said. Yeah. Barcelona is going to take the cup. There's no way they're coming back from behind like that. How do they get first goal? Now they're down 2 goals. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, maybe you should watch it in the other side. I'm not kicking you on anything.
I'm not even you. I was here before you came.
You were here before I came. Yeah. But it's distracting me. Oh wow, Sister Aisha, you here? That is distracting me, especially when you hear the noise in the back. They just gotta go. Hey, Breaker, what's this name with the oh, Saisha? I tell you, Radanati Dazi is no more. You're not the only one. I was beyond dumbfounded, like when I heard about that, and then Sister Cecilia sent me the 1 week observation poster, and it still did not hit me. I was like in such shock. I couldn't believe it. And like the worst part, like he passed away like 4 days after my nephew. So it's like it was just too much to kind of like take. I was like, my gosh, November last year was not a good month at all. It's just crazy. Um, it's so sad, yeah, because um, it wasn't his time. Just tragedy, very, because he should be here. But I wish him uh, for him to rest in peace. It's just a lot. Yeah, yeah. Rami called me. She was like, "Is it okay?" Because we're gonna have his final rates um, here in New York, in the Bronx, on the 31st, and I'll post the information once I receive the flyer from his sister Kate. She says she's gonna send it to me, so I'm gonna follow up with her. Uh, I know, right? It's just sometimes you interact with people. He has such a kind heart, and so like crazy. Amen to that. Amen to that. So you're right. He's no more like when you talk to him. He, oh Lord, the last time I spoke to him, he made me laugh so much, and I wish I had known that that was going to be our last conversation. But death does not knock on the door when it comes, when it's closer. It doesn't. I mean, hmm. Majority of us, I would say like 99.99% knows when they were born. It's just the 0.09%, 1%, who does not know their date of birth, depending um, around the time that they were born, there was no birth certificate, but I'm sure most of them had already passed on. But the day that we will live on this earth, nobody knows. So we need to learn to be more appreciative of ourselves, our existence, our family, friends, loved ones, people in general, people that we care about. And we need to spend as many time, you know, spend as many quality times together. The one thing when it comes to most African people or Ghanaians, the time that you see most family members gather is when there's a funeral. It shouldn't have to be. I think, families should make one day out of the year or maybe every 6 months. Some people, every 6 months will be um, difficult for them, but at least 1 year, not Christmas time, because Christmas time you don't have all family getting together. Sometimes you have some family members who will get together. Other times you will have um, you and you just your immediate family. But and Thanksgiving is like, sometimes you have a couple family members, get together. It's not holidays that you have the whole family get together. But I truly believe in having um, a love gathering, celebration, just getting together as family, everyone, come together and celebrate life, just life itself, a lot of times I feel in so many ways, give me all the love that I need and you want to give to me when I'm alive. Don't wait till you see gone too soon or a call to glory before you come and say, rest in peace in this and this. God forbid. Show me the love now. Give me the love now. you know but some people, I just feel like those who have a tendency in um showing you more love when you know more are pretentious, right? They fake. They don't love you. The reason why they even react to some of the emotions, because they want to move along with the crowd, right? Or to be noticed, like, but it's hard. It is like, it's not easy to lose someone you care about. Um, the one thing, and the last time we spoke, which was a month, no, it was in September, because he had a couple things that he was doing, and he told me that, like, work is busy and he had a lot going on, and we will talk again. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I sent him a message in October, but I didn't get any response yet. But Suffer Samuel also spoke to him on the 2nd of November. So I think he was the closest person that spoke to him a couple of days before he passed away. Because of when Radhanati speaks um every month. Yeah. The beginning of every month. So when I find out, I had to let him know what I find out, so he doesn't leave him a message, call him, and not get to speak with him, and leave him a message not knowing that he had passed away. So we need to make it a habit, as in terms of checking in with our families, giving them as much love on this earth, because it's like sometimes I just feel like Ghanaians, especially, I feel like most family members, most Ghanaians love the dead more than the ones who are alive. Sometimes you have people whose family members or other people that they closer to, or someone that they know, will be uh, really sick and in need of medical attention or money to take care of their um, sick loved ones. And some people will say that they don't have money. However, when the person passed away, all of a sudden you have one person's offering to buy the coffin, you have the other one offering to do this, and it's crazy how money appears when the person is no more. Now everybody wants to be recognized, which is very, very poor. It's crazy how that works, right? Meanwhile, when the person was alive, nobody was willing to give anything for that person to be using that money to be taken care of. So, yeah, so it's a lot. Oh, hey, Delgado. Wow. I haven't heard that name in the longest time. So it's Saya. Had to say long time. How you doing? Mama, yeah, welcome. We were talking about Brother Natty Duzzy, him passing away. Yeah, so 31st of this month, they will have his final rates. So of course I'm gonna go. He's not gonna know I'm there, but I'm glad that I was one of his friends because he's such a good person. He's always forever making jokes. And I remember when I come live and whenever he's on, he'll be like just going opposite what I'm saying just to wrap me up, not to provoke me or anything like that. He does it in a very constructive way, just to spice up the conversation, to not make it one-sided or boring and stuff like that. And then, some Sundays, Sopho will come and have a word with us. So like I will send him the link and he will join in, and we will do a little service and stuff like that. But as time goes on, Sopho's responsibility became more and more. So we didn't want to kind of like take too much of his time, because on Saturday, Sopho gives us, 2 hours every Saturday, along with all the other responsibilities that he has. So we had kind of paused the Sunday services for the past 6 to 8 months ago. Yeah. You want me to push this over there? Leave it here? Why? Okay. All right. So, but it's blocking me then. Here. Can I push it over there? Okay. Excuse me. All right. That's much better. We're gonna take a nap. Wait, that's the extra time? But did they go for extra time or not yet? Oh, oh, halftime is not done yet. Yeah, so I'm so I told you it's distracting though. You distracting.
I'll show you a yellow card.
You show me yellow card for what? For me to go where? Then you're going to have to literally carry me out of here. Uh-huh. Show me yellow card. If it's Yana, which yellow card and require mean foul. I haven't found, right? Okay. So, life issues, there are so many things that can be discussed. I had a friend who asked me a question this past last week. Oh, this week is Sunday, so this week, last week Wednesday, and her question to me was, Sister Adwoa Oda, why do most couples often misunderstood each other? So when she asked me, I was like, well, a lot of times, I truly believe, and I'm just giving my personal opinion. So you guys can also bring your own, right, from different aspects. Many times, I feel that most couples misunderstood each other due to their lack of understanding, the different level of their emotional intelligence, not having the ability to understand one another, lacking of active listening. Because most times when you have, if you have a partner that you would like to speak to, right? And another one you like to speak to, and that person keep pushing it off, telling you, they busy, they don't have time. Why you bothering me? Like, I don't understand why you always want to talk. I- I'm tired of talking, and you don't have any reasonable, rational things to discuss and stuff like that. With the disrespect here and there, there's so much that can play into it. But when someone is speaking with you or speaking to you, and you don't activate your active listening, what happens is that everything that they will speak to you about, it's like mumbling, right? You don't have understanding of where the person is coming from. And when it comes to couples, most of them do not know how to ask follow-up questions, right? When they don't understand something, many of them tend to assume, or they will end up accusing, um, or trying to interpret on from their own understanding what their partner or significant other is saying to them. When couples kind of like set that standard in their marital home, or family home they live at, wherever they live at, right? It creates more problems. And if that issue is not resolved in time, it's going to build up, whereas, it's going to live with more arguments, misunderstanding, more misunderstanding. Some of them, it will go into verbal abuse, exchanging words. Words are very powerful. Most of us know that it can either break you or make you. But the active listening is that, like, when your partner is speaking with you, as to whether or not, as a man, you feel that your wife or your girlfriend speaks too much, you still need to give her the attention that she needs. Maybe let her know, listen, honey, I have 15, 30 minutes to spare, so we can discuss whatever it is that you need to discuss. um, just make sure, as the woman, you have your points written down, that you not, before you don't go straight to the point. Because some women, like, when they do talk, they don't go straight to the point. They're going to talk about so many things before they get to the most important one. Their man is already tired. Their ears is like, they just close it, because they just talking. Get to the point. Write them down, what it is that you need to discuss with your significant other, right? That will make things easier for you. That's why it's important to have a journal. You just write things down. I practice. I'm comfortable talking to my husband, Kay, here and there, whenever I need to speak with him regarding the kids, the upcoming months, food in the food supplies in the house, whatsoever. But sometimes I practice certain things. I would do self-talk. Yes. Self-talk, like some people were like, self-talk. I mean, self-talk is part of the personal development. You have to be able, self-talk can be anything, everything. You can empower yourself through self-talk. You can encourage yourself, build your self-confidence, do self-care. basically self everything
Oh,
through self-talk.
okay.
You don't necessarily have to sit around waiting for your significant other to tell you what it is that you don't do well. Because I know myself, you know yourself, you know your flaws, and you know your strength, right? So you can always learn to identify them. And at times I'll identify certain things and I'll still come to my husband Kay and I'll be like, okay, like, what do you think about this, and that, right? And then we will have a conversation about it. There has been times that I will start talking to Kay about something, and he will be like, I hope you're not going to, make this as part of your discussion. I'll be like, no, not really, and it's always important to be able to Saisha, we should all pray for wildfires burn through Los Angeles. Very scary. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I don't even know what it is about, Los Angeles, because it seems like almost every single year there's a wildfire where it destroys some of the celebrities' homes, like millions of dollar homes and stuff like that. I don't know why they can't do something about it, but it is just horrible. And you're right, as scary as it needs to be. Can you imagine that you have a home today and the next day, poof, it disappeared. It all goes down in ashes. It's crazy. So you're definitely right. We'll send them prayers. Um. So all right. Yeah. So it's like um, it's always important as couples to have clear understanding of each other and also your boundaries, right? What makes you tick, or what triggers you, and what calms you down, right? Figure that out. And if you want your partner to know, well, you definitely need to let your partner know what triggers you, because you don't want him or her saying certain things to get you upset, whereas you lose control of your um emotions. I mean, when people get emotions, they cannot think rationally. They might say things or do things that might hurt the other person, or also uh, they might harm their own self, which is something that we do not want, right? Every single person, and this is my personal opinion, I believe, wants to have a peaceful, happy, loving, caring, healthy, strong will life, right? Nobody wants to introduce stress in their life. The ones who intentionally introduce stress in their life are people who are narcissists, right? They want attention and really have some issues within. Jealous, being envious of someone can prompt someone to create unsafe situation or unsafe environment. It's very difficult when you were someone who may think differently or below your standards, right? And I quite frankly do not feel that a man, a boyfriend, a husband, a woman, a wife or a girlfriend should not lower their standards just to help their partners. It will be more beneficial for you to set your standards to the point whereas you encourage your partner to work on their standards if they below you to catch up with you, right? And don't just stand there sitting there for them to catch up with you. You need to continue because learning does not stop until we leave this world. That's something that's something that most people need to understand, right? So when it comes to couples misunderstanding one another, the assumption becomes greater. A lot of things that they say or do, you know, stems on from their understanding. They have poor communication, the lack of active listening. Their partner will be speaking with them. They be looking straight at them, but it's not clicking. It's not going in. They're not paying. And oh, I have observed some people when, because you see, when you go to events, right? And you go to a gathering or in places when you out in the community, like you sitting and looking around, you see, like you may see some couples, either walking together, and you can tell which couples are really connect with one another and really support the other person and show a lot of affection and compassion for their partner. They pay attention to their partner's every details, right? Most African men do not know how to do that, and they're not willing to learn it. I don't understand why, but like you look around and then you see certain people and other couples. It's like when it comes to Ghanaian men, some of them, they're walking out in the community with their wives, right? What happened? You see the husband walking way ahead, almost to a block, right? And the wife is like way behind. And then every now and then you see the husband stops for a minute and call out to his wife, "Are you coming today? Like, we need to go. Can you pick up your feet? Let's go." What happens to you holding your wife's hands? Most Ghanaian men do not hold their wife's hands. Most Ghanaian men do not even take their wives out to events, to parties and stuff. It's only a few who will bring their wives along to events, parties and so forth. You only have a few. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. And it's sad. Why must that be? It shouldn't have to be. So like assumptions about partners' thoughts and feelings. You can think for your partner. I cannot think for my partner. I can think for myself. So instead of assuming what your partner thoughts are and their feelings are, make sure you ask questions and get clear understanding. Also, learn to express ourselves clearly. Don't just leave things as it is. We need to express ourselves the things that we need. When it comes to desire, like things that we want, it can be tabled. It's not that important. But for some couples, some partners, their desires overweight their needs. Even though their needs should be more important to them than their desire. But at times, due to lack of understanding, um, just not having the ability to understand the importance of between needs and wants. They even sometimes mix up their needs with their want because they cannot really uh, connect it, right? Um, and then how we interpretate situations, because sometimes when we see things like, let's just say my husband goes out in the community a couple hours ago, and he tells me that he's going to a particular place, and as I'm walking out to the store, I see him somewhere else instead of the place that he says he's going. First of all, I am not even going to go to where he's standing. I'll just go about, get my stuff, whatsoever, and come and maybe do what I need to do. If he wants to tell me what he was doing in that area, that's on him. If he comes home and he tells me a lie, telling me he's coming from where he told me he was going, knowing full well he's not coming from there because I just saw him elsewhere, then he gives me the pass to question him because he's not being honest, right? Learn to speak the truth. If you going here, you just go. And on your way back, if you stop at somewhere else, that's okay. It happens because sometimes, plans change. But don't look at me or take me as a fool and just look straight in my eye and lie to me. That's not flying with me. One of my pet peeves are liars. I do not like people who lies. They are the most dangerous individuals to allow to be in your circle. When you have friends, family member, a partner who is a liar, you're going to have to figure something out, because if not, very soon you're going to find yourself in a situation that you will leave to regret it. Liars, someone can lie on you or lie to you and put your life at risk or another person. Liars have put, hey, Evangelist Pankasi, long time no see. Liars have put people in jail. Liars have caused someone to lose their life because they did not speak the truth. There was a case of this young black footballer. He was a star. He had a scholarship going to college, and prior to their graduation, he went, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you so much, Evangelist. How are you? It's been a long while. It's always a pleasure seeing you. Oh my gosh. So this young man footballer, he graduated with zero. I believe he had 4.0 or close to 4.0, but he had a full scholarship going to college that had, for the football scholarship, he had everything. All he needs to do is maintain good grades. And prior to him going to start school, after high school, they will have parties and stuff. So he ended up going to the party and everything. And at the end of the night, he and another young lady, they got together. So according to him, it was a consensual sex, but according to her, he outed her. So it went to court. He was found guilty and put in jail. So his scholarship was no more and everything. He spent over 10 years in jail. And then they came to find out, because this girl, I guess, he had called the dude to apologize for lying on him. And he reached out to his lawyer, and he had recorded the conversation. And the reason why, he was asking her to speak the truth, to clear his name, because he's not what they have labeled him as. And her reason was that, she cannot speak the truth, because when she lied to put him in jail, the government gave her money. So because of the money that she got, she does not want the government to ask her to pay the money back. But she ruined somebody's life. And that's what I'm telling you, liars, they are the most dangerous people. I do, like, when I find out or recognize, because liars, they have this type of attitude, and when you talk to them, the type of questions that they will ask, they want to, like, even things that they shouldn't be asking question about, they asking because they're trying to get as much information, whereas they will go and make up their own story. I try my very best just to keep those people out of my circle. I don't like them. I dislike them. I despise them. I don't want them around me, because they don't care for nobody but their own personal selfish interests. And such people, they should not have anyone to love them, because they will put you in so many unsafe situations before you know it. And the worst thing, they always find ways to get themselves out of their lies, because they're going to tell another lie over another lie. They are pathological liars. They lie so much, they end up believing their own lies, whereas they would defend their lies. That's how dangerous these people are. So if I cut you in a lie, that's it. No more. I do not want you around me. And, I stick with that. Some people will be like, hey, this girl, she thinks she's better than everybody. Yes, when it comes to that, because I don't like talking about people. I don't like making up things. You have to be honest, because when you are an honest person, whatever you said some years back, couple months ago, couple weeks ago, a couple days ago, a few minutes ago, you don't need to try to remember what you said. Everything flows, right? You don't need to try. Oh my gosh, Evangelist Benson, what did I tell him? What did I tell him a few days ago? Like, I want to make sure I say the same thing so he doesn't cut me in a lie. Like, that itself is another job. I don't want to fry my brain for something that, like, why? Just speak the truth. Be honest person. Be a genuine person. Have a clear heart. Have a clear mind, pure heart. However you want to do it. Sister Elizabeth Appoint is saying, happy weekend to you as well. So, like, honesty is the best medicine. Like, speak the truth. People will like you as to whether or not, um, whatever we do in life, you're going to have haters and you're going to have those who love you for you, right? So, and overall, people who love us are always um abundant than those who hate you. Haters are just a few of them all, but like the fact that they don't spend a lot of energy hating you, sometimes it makes it feel like there are more haters than those who really truly love you. We have people who are not even blood related to us and they love us because of our personality, our character, how we talk with them. Like, it's incredible. So we just need to be an open mind, learn to love ourselves and love those who love us back, right? If someone does not love you, why would you waste your whole, like, your precious life on that person? Please, when you see the red flags, like for me in relationships and in marriages, I don't even wait for the red flag to come. The minute I see yellow, I'm addressing it before it gets to red, right? You can like me or you can dislike me. That's my personality. I'm not going to sit on it. It don't matter the person's status, right? I will not be disrespectful, but I will address it. Yes. Because when people don't address situation, that's what happens. It boils up, it piles up, right? Arabi, how you doing? Let me give you an example. If you and your partner or you and a family member, right? Or you and a friend or you and a coworker, just think about whatever scenario, have an issue, and you want to address it, but the other person do not want to address it. So the person tells you, oh, you know what? I'm sorry of whatever I said. Can we just forget about it? Because I don't like to talk about nothing. I'm not good at it. Well, you're going to have to learn it. You're going to learn to be good at talking to one, because I love to talk and we're going to address it. I will give you time for you to let me know when will be a good time for us to sit down and talk. Those who have a tendency to ask you or to tell you that they don't like talking, they don't want to talk about it because it's not a big deal, this and that. They think that they're superior than you and they see themselves as more important than you. They look down at you, so they want you to forget about it. No, man, we're not going to forget about it. We're going to discuss it. So if you have this person as a partner, as a family member, or as someone in your circle, each time you have an incident, they tell you the same crap, right? So it's like sweeping your room. And instead of using a dustpan to swoop it up and put it in the garbage, you literally lift up your rug and push it underneath. So if this happens for a couple years, each time you sweep the dirt, you don't pick it up and put it in the garbage, whereas you would throw it away, by you sweeping it and pushing it underneath a rug. What happens? Your rug is no longer going to be flat, right? You're going to see a hump, and that hump is going to be your problem. So when situation happens and you do not want to address it, or your partner does not want to address it, and they asking you to forget about it, it's unimportant, and let's move on. For me, Adwoa Oda, hey, me, if you say something to me and it hurts my feelings, or if you do something that I feel needs to be addressed, we have to address, because if we do not address, it's going to kill me softly. And I do not want to die foolish death. It will worry me so much. And I don't want to get stressed out. I don't want to be depressed of anybody's nonsense. Because sometimes we have some women, some men who will take on their partners and other people's foolishness and carry it for them. No more. And don't be carrying people's crap. Don't carry people's luggages, because those people you will carry their stuff, no, they're not even going to try to empty it. Oh. They're going to pile more and more. Before you know it, your neck is broken and you stand there or sit there and say, oh, because I love him, or because I love her. Oh, and you know the SHIT. Know it. You need to address it. You need to hold them accountable. You need to make sure that whatever you do, whatever your partner do, your friends, your circle of people do, they take responsibility of their own action. If they misspoke, there needs to be a discussion, some form of effective communication for the both of you to understand and set clear expectations. So poor communication is one of the many reasons why couples misunderstood each other, because one wants to discuss, the other one does not want to discuss, and push it underneath the rug. No way, do not do that. Because you know what? When two people get married, right? We talk about the wife is the helper. You both are equal. You are partners. One should not be the other. Yes, men are the head of the house, but it does not mean that you disrespect your female partner because you the man of the house, right? Let me read some comments. So, Sister Elizabeth Color says, I don't care anymore. Just busy loving myself is the best. Of course, self-care all the way, right? You need to prioritize yourself first. So, Charlie, if you get sick today, the only time your loved ones, people closer to you, and your enemies will get you is when you are sick or dead, right? So I'm not going to make myself sick unnecessary. You see, foolish death, hey, I will not die foolish death, fool. And when it's my time, no, God will come and get, hey, God, I'm not ready to die. God forbid. Yes. Oh my gosh. Hello, boss lady. Boss. Okay, now. Boss, oh, boss. Boss, okay, boss. Let me see. I think Arabi made a couple comments here. Let me go back and. Oh, thank you so much, Pastor Evangelist Benjamin Kissy, with all the liking. And then also Arabi, everyone who's been liking the program, please. And also you guys are welcome to come on. Evangelist Benjamin, because if you would like to come on, just send the request, I'll bring you on. Arabi, send the request, I'll bring you on. And those on Facebook, if you would like to come on, let me know. I'll send you the link, and then you can come on. Yeah. So Arabi says, let me see. Like, some people, like, they think, sometimes they be, fooling around. Hi, says, doing great. How are you? Oh, by the grace of God, I'm doing well. Can't you see? I love this sweatshirt. It's fun. Like, it feels so good. So, like, let me just put it on. Yeah, gaslighting. So annoying. Girl, I kid you not. them partners who and people closer to us who be gaslighting, like sometimes you looking at them and you want to be like, you know what, not even the front, the back, you just need to like flick it over like that, and stuff. Yeah, very funny. Your hairs look fantastic. Oh, thank you. My baby sister Crisscross hooked me up. Oh, she made me look so beautiful for the new year, Charlie. I wasn't, I have gone back to my natural hair, so I'm trying to groom it for it to look nice and, you know, yeah. All right. So thank you guys for all the emojis you using and all the likes on TikTok. So it's like, don't allow 2025 as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a husband, as a boyfriend, or as a woman, as a man. Don't allow anyone to look down at you. You know, if you are in a relationship, if you are married, you learn effective communication as to whether or not you like to talk. We're not saying effective communication is for you to talk. Women, we talk and we will continue to talk. However, the one thing I will say, if most of our men will use their active listening to listen to their female partners now, most of them will be successful because like no woman who loves their partner will give them bad advices, because when you guys are successful, we automatically become successful as well. Do you think many women wants to be in an unsuccessful home, or be with someone who does not want to establish themselves? Hell to the no. It's out of the question. Any woman who will say that they will prefer, they want their partner to not succeed, it reflects on them. Those are fools. 5'2" already? Hey, boy. So, like, our men, 2025, y'all need to be wise in ways, listen to your wife. I know some people, family, friends, and within families, who never in their life listen to their wives. They will go out in the community. They will stop to listen to their foolish friends who does not give good advices. They will listen to those who will get them into businesses and crazy things. And then when they go and do things, they don't speak to their wives. They will go and do things. And once things hit the fan, right? And they screw up or they lose out of the business. Okay. That's when they come to the house and that they want to talk to their wives about money that they have lost. Yeah. Who born dog? So who do you want to pay for your foolishness? You made the decision like you married by living single. One thing I don't even like, when you are married to someone, you live in the house with someone, and the person is more inclined to listen to family members, friends. They will talk to family members, friends, and they will see you as nothing in the house. And then when they go out, they go about and listen to other people and they get bad advice. They end up making decisions without letting the person that they sleep with, the person that they share their bed with, they don't tell that person. They go about and do whatever. But then when they are in debt, they don't go to their family members who gave them the advice. They don't go to their circle of friends who gave them the foolish advice. And then they come to you, the wife or the husband, to tell you, say, they owe money. So why are you telling your partner that you owe money? Was your partner part of the discussion? You made a decision, you are married, but you living single, you go and make your own decisions, and then when things does not work out, no, your partner, no, the casino, right? Your partner deserves to have, clear debt, right? But flip it around. I'm sure if they make money, the partner will never hear about it. For you to be with someone like that, that person does not want the best for you. They are selfish partners. They only think for themselves, their own desires, right? And it's just, sometimes I'm like, God damn, are people for real? Why do people do that? Some couples, some women are very patient. So, hey, some women are so patient because sometimes when you hear how many years some of them have been with their husbands, 35 years, 40 years, 50 years, 50 plus years, and you'll be like, huh? And throughout all that years, your husband and your wife or your wife did not discuss any important thing like businesses, this, they were like, no. Can you imagine? So why, I'll be like, so why are you guys together? Why you stay with this person? And they give different reasons. One told me that because when some years back when he got sick, the wife stuck with him and took care of him. So now the wife, gets sick here and there. He wants to repay the same kindness, which is so sweet. It's very sweet, right? But aside from that, in between, like you married to someone for over 30 years, and because of that person's, inability to make good decisions, you guys are struggling financially and other matters. Then you stay with that person because, I think it's sweet when one partner gets sick and the other one sticks around because they remember some kindness and stuff. But overall, no, there are other things. Sister Elizabeth, what was I saying that you say, Sister Elizabeth said, I think my mom can tell you more. Really? Let her do tell. Eh? This is like sometimes I feel like our elders, some of them, they suffer. They stick around like with their partners because there's so much happening and stuff like. But hey, maybe can Arabi said, can you imagine? Some friends are the devil's advocate. Charlie, no be small thing. Oh. Some are hey, folklore GH boy, it didn't mean so. Sister Felicia, upon what is saying, it's good to see you. Arabi, say that again. Devil's advocate. Some friends, hey, like we just need to be aware of our surroundings, people that we allow in our circle. There are some friends who comes in our circle now. They will pretend and be so sweet and nice to you. Meanwhile, they digging a pit for you. And if you don't catch on quick, before you know it, you'll be so deep down in the pit, you will not be able to climb up yourself. No matter how good you are, you will try your very best, and then you're going to find out which of your friends are for you and which ones are not for you. We need to like really care for ourselves. You know, I truly care for my for Kay, but I come first. He comes second, and the kids comes after, and then extend it to other family members. If you do not prioritize yourself, when it comes to self, everything, be selfish because you're not hurting anybody. Eh? I am very selfish when it comes to self everything. Self love, self care, self assurance, self discipline, self evaluation, building my self confidence, basically, self everything. I am so selfish on that because I'm not hurting anyone. I want the best for me. I want to pamper myself. There's nothing wrong with that. Eh? Every now and then, go to the massage place. Get some massages. Eh? Straighten up them bones. Eh? Have whomever massage you over your shoulder, neck, back, everywhere. Eh? Loosen up. Take care of yourself. Take a day or two off from work. Make a decision not to clean, not to do anything. Just sleep, relax, drink a lot of water. Go for walks, exercise, in-home exercise, go to the gym, wherever you feel comfortable, do it. Eh? For some time, I didn't think I have ever done yoga. But I find out some of my exercise I've been doing is considered yoga. So I guess I've been doing that too. Do meditation. Meditation to cleanse your mind. Sometimes there are some things now, if you don't take care, and you don't stand strong now, Charlie, you will worry yourself to death for. Stress can come in a matter of seconds if you don't take care. Someone can say something, or someone can do something, or someone can really trying to, like, people who knows us, they know which button to push. But some people, not only do they push the button, no, they push the button and twist it. Hey, they twist it so deep now, the pain is excruciating. You feel like, oh my God, how can you do this to me? And they stand there with a smirk in their face. They enjoy causing you that pain. And some of them, the reasons behind it, you shouldn't even be shocked. Jealousy, being envious of you, all because they cannot measure up to your standards. You are uniquely made, so special in a way. Just your voice alone can provoke someone. Hmm? Your eyes alone can provoke someone. Your eyebrow alone, the thickness of it can provoke someone. Can you imagine? Hey, some people are suffering. Eh? You live in this world. People you hating on have not done anything to you. Sometimes even people will hate on you, not just because of the person that you are, because you are married, or because of how your husband or your wife pampers you. people will hate on you. Charlie? And another one, we do have some male friends, some female friends, right? On the opposite side. Kay has some male friends and some female friends. I have some male friends and some female friends. But the worst of them all is that when you are married to someone, right? And you have someone opposite, someone, a female who is friends with your husband, and they know your husband, they knew your husband way before you came along, and they know that he's married to you now, but they have the audacity to be calling your husband any time of the day, disregarding your existence, being plainly disrespectful. And what makes it worse is that your husband do not even have boundaries, to have the common sense to set clear expectation. Listen, I am married now, so you cannot call me like you used to before. From this time to that time, I'm busy. I'm spending time with my wife. So please, if you're going to call me during business time. You set that expectation. Because, like, if any of my friends calls me around any time past 7 o'clock, I'm not available. I'm not picking up. In fact, I put my phone on silence anyway, so I won't hear it. I don't like disruption, interruptions. When you are in a mood or you get to a certain level and somebody is like calling you, making noise. I don't like that. So some people, sometimes we have some husbands' friends, some wives' friends who do not have any boundaries because your partner does not set clear expectation or boundaries, and they allow that to happen, and it makes the other person feels like they are more important than you the wife or you the husband. We create our toxic environment, the chaos around us. We need to be able to set clear expectation. I mean, like, I don't even know why. You don't need me to tell you, and I don't need my husband to tell me. My husband knows my dislike and my likes. Of course, my likes are more than my dislike. And I know his likes and dislikes. So knowing full well that my husband does not like this, and I'm still doing it anyway, without him saying it, I'm bluntly disrespecting him, and vice versa. And that's what some couples do with their partners. They disrespect them bluntly because they are selfish. Selfless partners always think through their actions. Before they do anything, they would think through it. They will not just go about and do it, because you have to have respect for yourself and your partner. And how you treat your partner through your actions, other people will automatically respect your partner based on your actions, or they will disrespect your partner based on your actions. Am I wrong? Hmm. Hey, Golden Dragon, what's up? Hmm. Arabi says, can you imagine lack of boundaries? And they say they have self-respect. Oh, please, that's just them fooling themselves. How do you have self-respect when you do? You can listen. There are some coping skills that connects, right? It's like a chain reaction. You cannot have one without the other. It's like effective communication. There will not be effective communication without active listening. Because if I'm speaking to my husband and he keeps interrupting me and cutting me off, he's not using his active listening. He's not giving me the space, the respect to express myself, right? He's suppressing me by not using his active listening. So you cannot have effective communication without that. And then again, the respect comes in, it connects, right? Being able to understand each other, right? How do you understand each other? By listening to what the person is saying, respecting the person's feelings, and try your very best to understand where that other person is coming from. If you see yourself as a respectable person, you need to also reflect that on your partner. As simple as that. So, setting clear boundaries within relationships and marriages, among friends, family members, people's interaction on social media and everything is a must. People cannot. Okay, did you feel that? Nana, did you feel that? The light just flashed. Oh, wow. Maybe I'm seeing things. So, like, we can say things. I mean, we do have people who wants to fool themselves because in their mind they are being respectful, but reality they are very disrespectful. Oh, I just realized it. It's from the TV reflecting on my laptop. So, like many times, some people they don't get it, and you the one who is outside from them that you see it and you trying to explain to them, well, your thinking, your thoughts, and your way of respect is not respect at all. It's very disrespectful, and you need to break it down for them. This is what makes it disrespectful. You have to break it down for them because some significant others are not as smart or as intelligent as you or you as them. So you have to be able to like break it down for them to understand. Some of them you have to go down to basic. I'm not trying to be funny, but it does happen and it requires for us to set our standards and do not ever lower your standards, because when you lower your standards now, what happens when a wise person listens and follow fools? They end up becoming fools. But when a fool follows a wise person, they become what? Wiser, based on using their active listening, respecting themselves and others. Rabbi says, I met one like that. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. It is just ridiculous. Listen, you can be friends with my husband, like, but that time, like, do not call my husband in the middle of the night. That's not happening. That's unacceptable. And I won't be receptive to it. No woman should be calling my husband in the middle of the night. No man should be calling my husband in the middle of the night. The same thing goes with me. Why do you feel comfortable to be calling my man or me in the middle of the night when I got nothing to do with you. Call during business time between 9 to 5 p.m. After that, my time is for my family unless it's an emergency. Yeah. But if it's not about that, like, between 5 to 7, that is open because it's not too late. I'm not doing anything like, I'm catching up, trying to relax. So that's fine. But please don't call people's partner on a certain time, late hours, and men, please. Having a childhood friend and you not married to that person or knowing someone longer than your partner should never be an excuse for you to entertain them. Because trust me, when it comes to women, we are very petty. Because even though you are not with that person having any type of physical relationship with that person, the fact that you picking up their phone calls and enabling them, they will make it seem to your wife that you guys have something special than the two of you. You should never have your wife feel certain way or your husband feel certain way. Okay? Y'all need to make your wives feel special and our husbands feel special. As simple as that. Whatever you want, whatever you need from your wives, we are asking for the same thing. You have to reflect that. Queen, how you doing? Queen of Men. That's a nice name. Mama, yeah, what's up? So when you are in a relationship or married, learn to reflect whatever you're receiving from your partner. Lady Coco, what's up? This I say, don't ask me to love you when you don't love me. That is bullshit. Don't. Mm-mm. What you want, you need to give the same thing back. And then people will be like, oh, like, most Ghanaian men will be like, all we asking for women to our wives and girlfriends to respect us because that's the one thing we asking for y'all to respect us. Are you respecting your women? Eh? Are you respecting them? How do you see your how do you label your respect? Because some of you will talk down on your wife. You will look at your wife in a disgusting way or in a certain manner. When you are with your friends, you don't even want your wife to be around. You keep your wives at home. You go to events, party, you go and boogie, turning around, doing whatsoever and stuff. Some of you are married, and yet you dancing behind other women's nash, right? And then you come home and you asking your wife or your female partner to respect you. Do you respect yourself? I'm asking you. Most men who has loyal wives, right? Their head gets this big because some of them have the audacity to say, oh, no matter what I do, my wife will not leave me. Each time you do something and your wife said, each time she's saying, she's planning on the day that you are not expecting, you come, the house will be empty for you to enter inside. If you will not leave now, you will come into the house empty because people will get tired. People will get tired. Some some partners will literally get tired of your foolishness. I'm trying to find a better word though. So, like, please don't ask what you cannot provide. What we can give, we cannot ask our partners to do that. If you cannot respect your wives or your husbands, do not ask them to respect you. Learn to respect yourself. That's where you start. Because I believe, because I know it, one cannot transfer what they don't have onto others. So if you are a woman and you do not love yourself and you tell people you love your husband, you are a liar. The same goes to men. If you are a man and you don't love yourself and you tell people you love your wife, oh my goodness, thank you so very much, Lady Coco. And you tell people you love your wife and your actions is saying different thing, you are a liar, a big fat liar. Okay, Anamibwa. he said also one kasa or the mitine kasa. So I teach my children. I tell them, okay, I need you to make a list of everything that will help you build your self-confidence. List everything that will help you love yourself. Because before you love mommy and daddy, I want you to love yourself. Self-love is utmost important. Oh, hey, you have people, the nose they have in their face, it fit their face well. But because some people have said something about their nose, so they no longer love their nose. They want to go have a surgery and trim it down or make it a little pointy or make it a little, hey, my gosh, why? The way I love my body, hey, everything about me, I love. I have to take it as it is. It fits my face well. Eh? So learn to love yourself and care for yourself. Because if we don't do that, our partners, some of us, we are lucky. We have partners who show care, compassion, affection, and so many things, pamper us and all that. But in everything, they're going to be lacking in some areas. And when someone falls sick enough, right? Sickness comes in different level. There are the ones that you'll be able to move about, still cook, take a bath, and there are those who like there are the ones that you will not be able to even function. Thank you. You will not be able to function, and your partner or a loved one or a family member, will need to be carrying you. It's not an easy task. And, nobody is perfect in this world. Whoever tells you, I say this all the time, whoever tells you that they are perfect, they don't have flaws, they are liars. We each have flaws. Some of us have worked on most of it. But there's always going to be an area that you procrastinating or you have not even identified it being an issue. So we need to listen to our inner thoughts and also our partners, when they are able to express to us how they feel, what they don't like about some things that we do, because building a healthy, beneficial, like personality, character is not easy. It's very important. We need to be able to listen. So active listen, activated. Effective communication, activated. Do not assume things, activated. If you assume things, deactivate. So you see what I'm saying? Anything negative, you have to deactivate. And then the anything positive that will be beneficial, not just for you, but also will transfer to your partner or to your children, to your friends, to your family members, to people that you care about. Activate all of them. It's a and we each have our foundation, right? Either in relationships, in marriages, in our friendship, with our co-workers, people we interact on social media. Yours could be, and you can add on one each time. You can have effective communication, respect, being supportive, right? Compromising. Did I say effective communication? I think I said that already, right? And then you have um, loyalty, being honest, and then as time goes, you add on more, right? Oh, here and there. Before you know it, your foundation get bigger and stronger because you're working on a lot of coping skills that you implementing into your life. You don't just, put it there and then don't just say it. Everything active listening, you put it in there because we have effective communication. So you insert that in there, right? Being able to be receptive to um, constructive criticism, right? Because people who love us the most are the ones who are going to hold us accountable. I would rather, and I said this many times, that my friends, family, my children, Kay, will tell me when I do something wrong for me to correct it rather than them enabling me to do whatever and then fail in the future. No. We also need to focus on present, what is happening right now. Forget about what happened in the past. We shouldn't allow our past bad experiences to define us because we are stronger than other people think. Our enemies are all over the place. So you have people who do not like you because of the person that you are. You are receptive to X, Y, and Z, or unreceptive to whatsoever. Don't allow people to manipulate you or to dictate for you what you can or cannot do. Life is very precious, and we need to be able to love us the way I love myself, right? Up until I started loving myself, I thought I know what love is, but I did not. Up until I started loving me. Because the thing that I love about me, and you discover a whole lot of things about yourself when you start loving. Before I was chasing love, I'm no longer chasing love, you know. I'm no longer running foolish race. No, I'm not doing that. When you don't love yourself, you will start running foolish race. People be like, "No, I'm not running foolish races." No, man. Some people are in a one-sided relationship, one-sided marriage. They love the person, but their partner has no love for them, nothing whatsoever, no feelings, nada, and yet they're still sitting there hoping things will change. It's just crazy. So, all right. So, like, we need to be able to not misinterpret our partners, what they're saying. We have to be real. We have to have understanding, ask questions. Okay, can you call Chris Cross? I'm doing program. She's calling me. Can you let her know? I don't know. Hold on. Maybe she can't see me, so let me see. Guys, give me a second. My baby sister is called. What's called? Can you? I think probably she can't see me. So, oh, baby love, thank you so much for sharing the program. I appreciate it. You are awesome. Okay, let me see. Let me copy this and put it in my. Guys, just give me a few minutes. Sasanto Abras. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh-huh. Boss lady, thank you for sharing. Hey, brother Saki, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Um, just need to share this right here. Sometimes when I come, I talk, 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 and I forget to share. That's one of the things. So probably I haven't seen Rami because probably she didn't see me. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Mhm. Here we go. So they should be able, she should be able to see me now. Did you call her? All right. So, a lot of times what happened is like we some of us tend to like not follow up things and we think that it's not a big deal. Even the smallest things, we need to pay attention to it because when we don't pay attention to um the smallest things, good or bad in our relationship, uh, we're gonna miss out a great opportunity, right? So we can't do that. Some key reasons for a lot of misunderstanding in relationship, marriages, friendship, like it's good to have someone that a good support system. However, misunderstanding happens a lot because sometimes, how we some of us explain things or say things or do things, other people may not understand where we're coming from. That's why it's always important to learn effective communication and active listening when you explaining things or doing things to someone. You ask, um, do you need me to like say it again, or you understand what I'm saying? Or like, are you okay with what I'm saying? It depends on who you're talking to, right? When you have unclear communication, assumptions comes about, accusation will come about. So, um, and another thing, when you're speaking with your partner or with your friend or with your family member, co-workers, people in general, interacting on social media, and you using profanity, right? Ain't no stupid person or unintelligent person going to watch a video or listen to an audio of a person insulting them. Only fools listen to other people disrespect and constantly insulting them. Because why would you like, if you want to communicate with someone and you want to be effective, disrespecting the person, insulting the person will not solve the problem. You cannot solve a problem with violence. So just know when you see something going wrong and you want to address it, You have to learn to be respectful, break it down for the person to understand from your point of view or where you're coming from, whichever aspect you're trying to get the person to understand, and let them know whatsoever so it can be resolved. There isn't any issues or problem on this earth that we cannot solve when we set our mind to it. And it's a behavior learned, right? So, when we fail to express our emotion, it can lead to a lot of confusion. Sometimes you have people they stop talking because of confusion, misunderstanding. So follow up with people. Sometimes, it could be something that you said or did that can create that. So we need follow up on things and don't leave things as it is. When people do not learn active listening and they develop poor listening skills, what happens? They do not actively pay attention to what their partners are saying to them or other people are saying to them. They have a tendency to interrupt the other person or jump into conclusions without fully hearing uh, their perspective or understanding what their partners or other people are saying. We There are also other people who will have unrealistic expectations. A lot of couples do that. They set unrealistic expectation where they assume their partner should know what they want or what they need. No, you're going to have to uh, be clear of what you are communicating to your partner, from different perspectives for them to understand where you're coming from. Don't just assume that they know or they should know. I have heard people say, like, well, we've been married for this many years. He or she should know what it is that I need, what I want, and this and that. I don't need to tell him, I don't need to tell her. But, like, seriously, common sense is not so common for many people. So just communicate. Open your mouth and speak. Let your partner know what it is that you need, right? They're not magicians. They can't read our minds and we cannot read theirs. When couples or people have a tendency of making assumptions, it is really, really annoying. When one one of my other pet peeves is like when some people trying to put words in my mouth or finish up what I'm going to say without knowing what I'm going to say. Let me speak up. And then if you don't understand, ask me what I mean or what I'm trying to get at. As simple as that. Don't just put things in my mouth, right? Because sometimes when people do that, what they do, they create more confusion and they can uh, cause couples to have a lot of arguments, fights over something so simple. Making assumption, assuming you understand your partner thoughts and feelings without verifying them can cause a lot of misinterpretation. It happens. I have done that in my early years. I have done that. And gosh, it used to take so much energy from me, but now no more. That's the best thing. When you learn effective communication, active listening, not disrupting, not interrupting, allow your partners to talk, to express themselves, try to understand them. Ask questions. Again, we each have different communication styles. So we have to be respectful to each other's style, right? Some people might be more direct. Me, I'm direct. I don't sugarcoat things, and some of you are direct also. Well, others prefers to give hints. Why can't you just be direct? Just let me know what's up. Which, like, bam, 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 and then we done. Because if you giving hints and your partner, does not, it's not, does not have high intelligence, you're just wasting a lot of time and energy, right? However, other people can also use a non-verbal gestures. Like, how, like, some people, some couples or people who are close, they will go out in the community, and there are some Ghanaian parents, they used to talk to their kids with their eyes, right? Some of you have been there, know what I'm talking about. And then, you look at your partner, they know exactly what you're saying, and they'll be able to go and get things done. Those type of communications, that's nonverbal. You don't have to, like, nonverbal gestures or cues. It works really well. But sometimes those can also be misinterpreted if your partner does not get you to the extreme, because sometimes they may not get it, and they may end up doing something that you may not like. Emotional baggages. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Whew, whew, whew. When it comes to the emotional baggages, I gave an example earlier, but, like, when there's a problem, you pushing it underneath the rug, right? Instead of pushing it underneath the rug, some people will put it in the baggage, and then those who get broken heart, right? You are with this person, and you thought that you guys were going to be married, and y'all broke up. And some women will feel that the men use them, right? So what they say to themselves, you know what? With everything that I did for this person, the next person that comes in my life, I'm going to show them. What does this new person who you will start dating or get married to has to do with your ex? The problem was with your ex. It's in the past. Learn to let it go. Learn to heal from your failed or poor choice relationship. Let it go. That ex boyfriend or girlfriend or ex-husband or ex-wife has nothing to do with the next person coming in your life. Why must some of you carry all these emotional baggages over your shoulder, over your head, wheresoever, and bring it into your new relationship? I want to hear, why do some people do that? We have some men, some women who does that. They carry all their emotional baggages and enter their new relationship and marriages with whatever happened in the past. Instead of starting a new slate, you bring in more problems into that. And you thinking ill of the person who is coming into your life, who has nothing to do with your struggles, challenges, difficulties, and heartache. Hello? Do some of us even think? Right? Unsolved past experiences can influence how a person interprets their partner's words and actions, which is a major problem for many couples. Your past problems, your trauma And everything that you did not see a counselor, you did not see a professional to work on it, to fully heal, let things go and move on. You bring everything, you drag it right into your new relationship. And that person is the one who is going to suffer, who has nothing to do with what happened to you before. This is one of the many reasons a lot of couples do not survive, because you may have one or both of them coming into the relationship with their whole hidden agenda. They refuse to let go of their past. They refuse to learn to love their new partner or the person that has come in their life that loves them. They mistreat that person. They don't pay attention to that person. They don't show any affection. They don't support. They don't compromise. They don't respect the person, all because of the other person, the ex, who is out there chilling, having the fun of his or her life, enjoying their now new relationship, yet you out there struggling, having problems after problems because you cannot let go of the past, and you carrying your emotional baggages onto that person who has done nothing to you but to love you. So how do we do that? Hi, my dear.
Hi, how are you? It's Adwoa.
Yes.
Hey, me who watch it? I don't know about Tony Hono.
Anio.
I know near your life for Tony, no.
Yes.
It's Adwoa.
Yes.
Yeah. My house, I'm sure.
Sir.
It's Adwoa. You need. I know you who we just said that your friend is saying different you crowd level.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, sister, Uba person can cheer. I bet me I can cheat. Don't worry about it. I've what to say.
Oh,
oh, yes, what Dominic Shirame, who you pa.
Yeah, feel. Miss my life, my flow. I don't know. I join in a mirror. When me bad, I'm and you will need. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. I can't I have to say weekdays, Monday to Fridays. Now, yeah, me 9 to 5 US.
Time, my Christ. I am Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay. Those days, I am not working.
My baby do almost want to many.
No problem. Maxi, dancing. I mean, who watch our fish your pants so. Amen. No credit. Oh, sister, now can you say? It is a Uber and then. Send ye Tiana, we see the Sunny Econo. Yahuna is here if you're near your boy and home because yes, I'll be to me, dear, who I don't so now, yeah, Maxi Miniaba. It's the other cassette, right? Bye. Bye. Oh my goodness, my dear. Okay, Intino, like the way things are, no, our emotional baggages, no, So when the Bema or Honum, Nasa Bema Nejao, and I saw you about Hono Banejawa. Money siwa, and then move on. Men, fat, dear, see yet. And croissant, Bema for an answer about for now. I can't tell what can what you say, dear, assume a CD yummy. next time bema obeba ma brabo mu na so oba obeba ma brabo mu juma medi no hey nipa nso nya ohwe afi no wo ba wa brabo mu give that person the opportunity for you to learn to be happy. Some of us we hold on to our past. It's not say you will be no more omobeji blaming game excuses no Ghana for you enjoy blaming game ni excuses na ye de mana ya brabo se ne kwa na beko ensi ye that bia na esofa. We suffer a lot because we hold on to our past bad experiences. Hey, whatever we went through, no, we cannot go back and change it. Yentimi nsan ye chi enkosesa ne eto yen. But baby ayewo any ye nima ye kono. Ye betimi asesa enuoma bebre. Se me pese mani ji a mema mani age. O pese wani ji a bema wani age. If I want to be happy, I can be happy. If you want to be happy, you can be happy. We just need to change our mindset. The dysfunctionalness, no, is too much. It's too abundant when it comes to most Ghanaians. So and so. Listen, just because you are born into a poor home now, I say this all the time. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be poor. You can change your certain condition. The one person you breaking the cycle. We need to learn to break the cycle. Some people, they go around and around and around, and they keep doing it because they have people who be receptive to their blaming game, excuses. Stop going around. Break that cycle. Break it. Be the first person to not be poor. So ebusian free mu obi enko school da. Be the first person. Ubeko school. You'll be well educated. Basic education wo honom. Advanced one wo honom. You can do that. We need to set expectation for ourselves. You bet me I set it short-term goals, long-term goals, right? Thinking ni tietia ne ye de wo betimi aye no ye temporary. Ekopem say wo betimi awie de wo pesa wo ye pan. Until once you do that now, then it will be done with. So we need to do better. AJ, how you doing? So let me leave here with the emotional baggages. No? Maybe I can extend it more, but I think I have covered everything with the emotional baggages. No? This is another one I use. There are some of us, both genders, when they leave one relationship, they don't take time to be receptive to the breakup, to the dissolve of the marriage or the relationship. They don't sit to assess everything. Because when a breakup comes now, keep in mind, one did more than the other. But whatever happened, you enable some behavior. So you are part of the breakup. You need to be receptive to your part, the part that you play in it. Somebody will be like, oh, me, I didn't do nothing. I just sit and allow him or her to do whatever. So he or she is the one who was doing cheating and doing this and that. Me, I was loyal to that person. Did you have some hard conversation, effective communication with that person? Did you set clear expectation, your likes and dislikes? Or your pet peeves, your bottom line. Send me no side way mean to me no ntena bi. Enti se wote honom na woye na ade ache no. No aye na ade ache no. Afi de bi akire na se menwa na afi na wubeja na beka say onu na onu de woye na ma yejai na ne woye no ede na aye wo ho ansa na mu jai. Enti no, like it takes two to tango. Enti as to whether, don't close your mouth and just watch. There are some things now we need to address. We can't just sit there and say, oh, me there I am in pesemeka so because I am na me peso be beka say me nye ana say listen, kanawu meka wukan wankon amanfo beka wasem bibia ni wiase ayebe ya obi enkoka ho asem media dia me hu ne say se obi benya wo hu mre akoka wo hu asem na wo hu hia no for someone to take time to go and talk about you, gossip about you, it means that you are so important in that person's life. Gossipers, right? People that they gossip about, it means the person is here for them. They value that person. They care for that person. They cannot amount to that person. So they need to kind of assert themselves in that person's life. And the only way they can do it is go and gossip about that person. Isn't that pathetic? On say areho. Say obi senya wotie any wunim dia wo no. Eya ne ya to the point. Esa se wontimi nya ne wo ye ni nti no. Die wo betimi aye na amansan hu se bia wonim anase wo ben wo no. Eni se obeba akoka ho asem. Areho pa o. Enti no omo kika nkrofo ho nsam. Omo nsua de na wo sori ada bia no asam emfa ne ho anase de nhia e na ososo so no san nkrofo no omo asam mo say they are all pathetic. Enti no so obi ka ho asam a sa asam na wo ka no defame wo anase emputu wo make you depressed no ni ade a forget about it. But to say obi wo ho sha ase ka ho asem na se wan fa wo na ntiem no wan put to stop to that obese wa na afi do de bi ka ho because obi sha ase so wo din tra entro no obedi adru baby no hu se enye effective no ofa bi de kika ho de enimu nyina no de wom no the shame to fill up the field. And you don't allow that. Speak up. Let people know who you are. So go hospital. Maybe I am in person because in person crofobia who's the son I'm here. Oh yes, I am nice, loving, caring person, but I have my boundaries. I have my expectation, and I'm not going to say, oh, because you know what? I am so nice and I'm so kind. When someone is disrespecting me, I'm just going to look the other way. Hell to the no. Do not do that. Don't let people look down on you, put you down, stamp on you, and just say whatever. If you're going to talk about, if someone's going to talk about you or talk about me, have them speak the truth. Sure. Go and talk about me because I'm so important. You don't have nothing better to do but to focus on me or you. You see how it is? So, let me do promo and then I'll let you guys go. Thank you all, everyone, who tune in. All right, so let me see. Oh, good. I have my bag here, so I should be able to. What happened, Kay? Champions. Oh, why they changed their uniform? Okay. Y'all see how beautiful this shirt is, right? Yes, yes, yes. So you go to sageshare.com. Mhm. To get one of these authentic shirts. See how beautiful? She has different kinds. Some of them have kente. Some of them have kente on in the front. Other different design patterns, jinyame and all that. Only God. So like you go to sageshare.com. She had this t-shirt, different size. I believe she has up to size 2X large, right? For the men, up to 2X large. For the ladies, I believe is size X large. Me, I fit into medium and large. I believe this is large. Oh, actually, this is medium. Yeah, this is medium. So, like, she also sell dresses. One size fits all is 85%. The 15%, your waist needs to be 32. So if your waist is 33, you can fit into that outfit, but you will not be able to zip it, right? So for me, I stick with the one size fits all. If you are tall, short, big, slim, it will fit you very well and you can rock with it. She also sell cream with shea butter. I've been using the cream for like over 3 years now. You see my skin, beautiful skin. And I'm using the same cream because when you change different things over and over, you will not get the result that you need. So you need to learn to use just one lotion, cream, or whatsoever for many months or years to come. Like I learned that from my dad because my father, like for his hair, he used the hair cream, the hair cream Dax, DAX, and since I could remember, for like he uses that for so many years, I think over 3 decades, and he's still using it. My dad's hair is so full, you know, and he doesn't seem to be slowing down. It just keep growing and growing. Like my dad has a lot of hair. Some youth don't even have such hair, and like he doesn't like dyeing his hair, so now his hair is like mixing gray with the black and it looks so cute. I just love when I see his hair and how thick it is. And he's been using the same hair um, cream, hair food uh, for over 3 decades. Some of us don't have that patience. I can't even count. I think I I can count both my fingers, both my hands, and even my toes of different um, products I have used on my hair. Women, we suffer. We are the reason why our hair is like we not with our hair breaking and everything getting damaged and stuff. We created that on our own. We need to stick with one thing and try it for many years. It will work because a lot of times when we change, you use this hair product and then you switch it to that one, and that's why our hair is always a mess. uh At least that's what I think. So I'm sticking with one now. So the cream, during the winter, any of the season, you can use them, and it smells really nice. She has jewelries and beads, scarf, handbags, and other accessories. So go to sageshare.com to support our sister Sage Williams. She's known as Lady Coco. You go to her page, she has some videos and pictures posted up over there. And you also have t-shirt Sage. You can also see some of the pictures and videos over there to support our sister Sage. We have lunchtime talk with Sister Awomrekwa. You know, she does program whenever necessary when she's available. And on TikTok, you know, she goes on a lot of platforms, you know, to educate, um, anything about life issues, you know, medical stuff. And when she has time again, she will come live on her own. So check her out. We have Sister Angela Naban, you know, our 21st Nurse Century back where she does program on Facebook and YouTube. She talk about mental health and then our wellness So y'all go and support her also. Our sister Angel Belinda Ejare, she has her own African market, you know, in New York Bronx. So if you travel to New York, you know, stop by her store. It's in a good neighborhood. It's B&B African Caribbean Market, which is located at 1163 Boston Road, Bronx, New York 10456 to get the best African food to support her. And then we have Sister Aisha Anka. Oh, Sister Aisha came on earlier. I should have asked her. She doesn't do program, but you know she sells juice plus natural supplement. You can buy it wherever you are, all over the world. And then she sells kitchenware, plate sets, and everything. If your shipment costs more than how much you purchasing the item, she will redirect you elsewhere to get that. She also sell Avon products. Uh, with the Avon products, you need to reside in UK to get that. And then we have our sister Arabi Bakope. Sister Nana Araba. She does, you know, advertisement for promotion. You know, if you have a business that you want to like promote or you're doing some type of event whatsoever, however you want it, you communicate that with her. She will provide that for you, either video or audio, whichever one. She has a very unique, sweet, awesome voice that she will be able to get it the way that you are requesting. So reach out to our sister Nana Araba if you have any businesses that you would like her to help you promote. She also used to work with Challenge Enterprises of Ghana as a digital marketing officer, but she still helped to sell the Christian books at www.challengebookshop.com. And then you know she also have her business, you know, Lulu's Niche. So you call her and she should be able to provide you a lot of the adequate information, and then you go from there. She also sell unisex um, body mist and colognes. So Sofu will testify for that. Sofu Samuel Okoso will testify for that. So reach out to her if you have any businesses for her. We need to support one another. We And then we have Sister Yafo the Atobra, you know, with her Facebook page is Antia's Book Corner. Her YouTube page is Antia's Book Channel. And then her TikTok is Mama Ya or Ya Foda. So you follow her on all the pages and you like her pages. So when she comes live, you will see her and be part of that. She's an author. She has written 6 books, right? The first book is reflecting of my thirsty soul. That's an inspirational book. Brother Kobe Flex, GH, welcome. And then the second book is my personal favorite, is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. I love all her books. The third book is a devotional book, is Refreshing for My Weary Soul. The fourth book is a number one bestseller at Amazon, is Own It, a guideline to um, taking accountability and responsibility. The fifth book is My Unapologetic Self. The sixth book is A Call to Prayer. So all those books, you can find all of them at Amazon to purchase to support our sister. She does program live on Facebook every other Saturday with co-host Sister Ya Boatima Boatin Russell. Mama Ya also have Auntie Ya's Own It Academy coaching and book publishing services. So if you want to write your story, you want her to ghostwrite for you, or you want her to coach you like she did with me, she should be able to do that. She should be able to help you with that. Uh, just like she did with me with my book, Unveiling My Life, a guideline to breaking free and reclaiming my life. It's about trauma. You go to Amazon, you put in my name, Adwoa Oda. Before you even go to the Mensa, it will pop up. It's a decent price. All the books over there are all decent prices. You should be able to get it, and you will get a lot of nuggets out of that. Sister Ya Boatin Russell also have her first book. I have one book. Sister Ya Boatin Russell has one. Sister Ya Father Atubra has six. My second one, I'm working on it. My second one is a romance book. So, you know, um, the three of us, we have a program that we do it on TikTok every other Saturday. We're gonna resume soon because prior to the holidays last year, we kind of break for the holidays to spend time with families and stuff. So we need to kind of like come together and figure out when we're going to resume. In the first program, um, on the program that Sister Yad does on Facebook, she comes live at 11 a.m. MST time, which is 1 p.m. EST time. With Authors Hub Y2A, we come live on TikTok at 10 a.m. MST time, 12 p.m. EST time. If we derive the topic from my book, I will host it on my account, my page. If it comes from Sister Ya's book, she will host it, and if it comes from Sister Ya Watma Russell, she will host it. So we just going to arrange, and our goal is to motivate ourselves and women, right? Yes, man, we think about you guys too. You guys can join the conversation and everything. The Y2 is stands for Ya Boatima Russell, Ya for the Atobra, and then the A is Moa Adro Odo Mensa. So you guys tune in, whenever you see us come live. If you have questions, you have purchased the book, you have read the book, and you have questions during the live feed, you can come and ask questions, for us to. Hey, brother Emmanuel G, long time no see. I want to say it's good to see you. I didn't even see you pop up. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so good to see you, Afishiapa. Oh, did I see you this year at all? Anyway, it doesn't hurt, right? It's good to see you always. Yeah. So, I'm trying to get K. K is like, when it comes to music, he's so good about it, rearranging, playing. Like, I'm trying to get if he will, like, start playing some music for you to enjoy yourself and stuff like that. So I'm working on it. And also I'm trying to get him to do programs with me, but that's going to be a long time coming. Normally he will sit in the back and respond stuff, but he's shy. Yes. Okay. And yeah. So yeah, go to Amazon, get a copy of the books, and also give us a good review, right? Um, let me see. Did Hey, sisters, I'm trying fast. I forgot to say. uh, oh, baby sister, say that again. Oh, damage. The emotional, when it comes to the emotional baggages, it's too much. It is too much. We need to stop. I think say I will come and talk a little bit extensive about that, because a lot of relationships and marriages fail because people bring their past into their present relationship. They blame their partner for something that the other person has nothing to do with it. We cannot do that. We can't stay damaged. We need to replenish. We need to work on ourselves. We need to um, just do better. Uh-huh. We need to learn to do more for ourselves, right? There are coping skills that people can learn to work on ourselves. So I have taken enough of your time, guys. I'm just going to pack here. Uh, we By the grace, I will see you guys next week, Sunday. Like, keep in mind, going forward, 2024, before I was doing it like half an hour different, but I think it gets confusing. So Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. Ghana time, um Suffer Samuel Koso and I will come live. We will stream on Facebook, and I will also like do the live feed on TikTok so people can listen in. Suffer comes and does a lot of different teachings in marriage lessons. We do mostly general topic, right? Because not everyone is married. Most of the topic we talk about as to whether you're married or not, or you never planning to get married, you can still listen to it and take something to utilize. And we do it in Chi on Saturdays with Sofo Samuel Okoso. We're choosing to do that because on Saturdays, the program is kind of like set for us, for Ghanaians. I do recognize that it's not only Ghanaians that are following me. So Sundays in life issues, I speak English. If you come through and you want to join and speak Chi, that's fine. That can be done. I'm not rigid about that. But English is a universal language. But I do also recognize some people are more inclined to effectively express themselves in their dominant language. So uh, I will see. So Sundays, the same time, 7:30 p.m. Ghana time. I'm using Ghana time because a lot of people are familiar, which will be 2:30 US time. But as to whether we do daytime savings or not, it's always going to be 7:30 Ghana time. That's why I'm using Ghana time, because I know sometimes before it was 3:30 here and then now it's 2 something. The back and forth is too much. I didn't want to go back and forth. That's why I'm sticking with 2 um, you know, the time right now, the 7:30 Ghana time. So you guys have a blessed, safe week. Take care of yourself and each other. If you came on and I was not able to acknowledge you, please, please, please forgive me. Don't use it against me. It's not intentional. Ɛnyɛ boapayɛ mepamekyɛw. Ɛnyɛ ne sɛ hey, Sister Elizabeth, you working out or you do it? Hey, she's working out. Oh, I see. Good job, good job. Yeah, so it's not intentional. Forgive me, please, everyone who shared the program. Thank you so much, everyone who contributed, with your comments. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh my gosh, where is this? Okay. Sometimes when I come on, I forget to share it, but I do know that I did share it for Chris Cross to be able to see me. So let me see. All right. I just did not send it to certain places, but it's okay. hmm It's quite okay, whichever way. That's fine. So much love to each and every one of you. Take care of yourself and each other. Remember, you know, don't change for people, change for you. All right. And take care of yourself. Hold your head high and work it. Okay. Bye. Bye, guys.